Is photography a profitable business in 2021? Today I'm teaching you what makes a photography business profitable and how to apply this to your own company. You don't want to miss this. Hey there, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Chris. I'm teaching you photography and how to start a creative business. I'm posting videos 3 times a week, so subscribe to stay notified. In this video, we're talking whether photography is a profitable business in 2021. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I quit my corporate job in 2020 to pursue photography full time. I'm still in business, so I must be doing something right. Let's jump into it. What makes a business successful? There's really only one question you have to answer in order to determine whether or not a business can keep its doors open. That is the business profitable? At the end of the day, are you making more money than you spend? That's really all it comes down to. Is your revenue greater than your expenses? Are you making more money than you're spending? Depending on the type of photography business you want to run or open, your expenses and revenue are going to differ. Let's start with what your expenses are going to be. Every photography business is going to be different. If you're a wedding photographer, you won't have to worry about having a studio space, but you will have to worry about travel expenses. If you're a product photographer or portrait photographer, you're going to need a place to take photos. Whether that's a spare bedroom or a dedicated studio space is up to your needs and budget. Renting a studio space is going to be expensive, so if you're just starting off, taking photos in a spare bedroom will save you a lot of money. Another big expense is software. This includes editing software, accounting software, client management software, the list goes on and on. Having good software is essential to keep your business running smoothly. If the software will save you time, then it's worth getting. After all, time is money. Then there are a lot of other expenses that add up, like professional services, LLC state fees, and insurance, just to name a few. At this point, you're probably wondering, why haven't I mentioned camera gear as an expense? Every photographer needs a camera, lenses, a computer, hard drive, accessories, etc. No matter what type of photography business you're running, you need to buy these things. Even though you're spending a lot of money on these, don't think of this as money that just vanishes. Cameras, lenses, and computers are all assets that your business owns. Simply put, assets are things that are going to make you money. Your camera is needed to take photos, and those photos are what bring in the money in your business. On top of this, camera gear holds its value really well. If you spend $3,000 on a new camera, chances are you can still sell that camera for 2/3 of the price that you paid for in a few years. That's great news for your business's bottom line. The money that you spend on gear makes you money, and your gear retains its value. Your gear is an asset for your business. Don't think of this as money wasted. More so, think of this as money invested into the future of your business. Okay, so we've got expenses out of the way. How are you pulling in money to offset the costs and pay yourself a salary? We know it can get expensive to run a photography business, so how are we going to ensure that we stay in business? As photographers, our main source of income is going to be our client work. If you're a wedding photographer, this is your wedding couples. If you're a product photographer, these are the brands that you work with. If you want to run a profitable business, you need clients. How many do you need? Well, that comes down to how much you charge for your work. Pick a price that you think you're worth and go from there. Let's say you're a wedding photographer and you're charging $3,000 for a wedding. We already talked about expenses, so let's say you're spending $15,000 a year. Well, that means the first 5 weddings that you do are all to cover your expenses. After those 5, you start turning a profit. Your job as a photographer is to sell your services so that you can get enough clients to make money. After those 5, you become a profitable business. If you were a wedding photographer in 2020, you probably struggled. This leads me to my next point. You need to have multiple income streams. You can't just rely on clients to provide your business money. Now, there are a lot of ways you can do this. You can teach photography online by selling courses or posting videos on websites like Skillshare. You can sell your prints online if you do more than just weddings. You can start a YouTube channel and grow that over the course of a year. Diversifying your income is an important part of being a photographer. It helps you mitigate risk and keeps your business profitable. So to answer the question, is photography a profitable business in 2021? Yeah, it definitely can be. That all depends on how you run your business, how you decrease expenses and increase revenue. There's no such thing as a safe and easy business to run. It all comes down to the person running it. If this sounds like something you want to do, then pursue it. It's really hard and there's a lot of uncertainty. A lot of the time you won't know if you're making the right decision. But if you show up each day with the right mindset that you want to build this business, then you're going to succeed. Be smart and make the best decisions you can. In order to have the best life, you have to know what decisions are right for you, and you have to have the courage to make those decisions. I appreciate you watching. I think it's awesome you want to learn more about business. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps the channel and allows me to make more of these. I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I'll see all of you in the next one.